Hey, roll red roll. Rolled over Dover tonight. Steubenville Big Red. Big shout out to them. Hey guys, the Greek is back. I want to give you a NFL lineup early for Sunday. Been doing pretty well on DraftKings lately. Haven't been setting the world on fire. I haven't been losing money either. Been gaining a lot of crowns lately, which is great. Those are my results for tonight. My MLB, but that's not what this is for. Let's take a look here. History. We want upcoming. Guys, I took a look at this week's matchups. In my eyes, the top, we'll start from the top, and I'm going to open this lineup, get this lineup opened up. This particular drawing, $750,000 in total prizes. First place wins $75,000. Second place, $40,000. Oh, we got a bit of a big boy drawing here. Didn't cost that much to enter. I think it was a $3 drawing. So get in while you can. First, I'm going to start off with the quarterbacks. My top, I posted my top 5 quarterbacks, fantasy quarterbacks this week, for this week yesterday. Hours after I posted my top 5, Jared Goff went off for about 70 fantasy points or something crazy like that. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for him in weeks to come. The other 4 were Phillip Rivers, obviously Pat Mahomes, Drew Brees, and Ben Roethlisberger. I came to that conclusion, from their previous play so far this season and the Vegas totals. So in this particular lineup, I really love Phillip Rivers. I really love Phillip Rivers' matchup. And I went ahead and stacked Melvin Gordon with Rivers. I really do think the Chargers are going to put up close to 50 points this weekend. Just a quick glance. I know I looked at it earlier, but they're playing San Francisco, and the 49ers haven't necessarily been a defensive stalwart this year, and San Diego's been one of the top offenses besides Kansas City and say Los Angeles. Can't count my Steelers out either. We've been putting up some points. We just haven't been playing that great a defense. We stepped up last week though, which is great. I love the Steelers this Monday night. That's not just because I'm a fan, but not to get sidetracked, I think Phillip Rivers and Melvin Gordon will eat up that San Francisco defense for yards upon yards upon yards. The receiver for the Chargers, I know he's what's that? Can't think of his name up top, but he is questionable. And I really don't want to spend half of my salary on 3 players. So I went ahead and stacked Rivers and Gordon. My second running back position, I really like Marshawn Lynch. I believe he scored at least 1 touchdown in each game this year. The Raiders are really needing a win, and I do believe they get that against the Browns at home this weekend. So I look for Marshawn to rush for over 100 yards with hopefully 2 touchdowns. My first receiver in this lineup, he's been quietly setting the NFL on fire. We'll take a quick look at his stats. But his targets are just off the charts. I mean, Will Fuller, last game, 11 targets, 5 receptions, just over 100 yards and a touchdown. Looks like he was out for week 1. He's put up over 100 yards receiving both weeks that he's played. You can see his targets up over, an average of 10 in the 2 games he's played. this is a really sneaky play. He's averaging 26 fantasy points a game, and I don't think he's going to be very chalky. I really love him at that price. Houston going up against in Indianapolis defense once again, looking for big things out of Fuller against that Indianapolis defense. One thing that does worry me about this guy, it does say in the DraftKings here that, in the latest player news that as he has all season, he's been battling a hamstring injury. Hammies are one of the worst injuries you can have besides an Achilles or an ACL or MCL tear or concussion. He has been limited in practice this week. I like taking players when they don't practice a whole lot. They're usually fresh for Sunday. He is not questionable. He is ready to go. It says the Colts have actually been tough on opposing wideouts this season. But I think Fuller is going to buck that trend. It says right here he enters with 9 touchdowns in 6 games working with Deshaun Watson. So that's a sneaky play. You're going to be able to pick Fuller up for 6,800. My second receiver, Teddy Ginn Jr., the New Orleans Saints and Giants game holds one of the highest totals for the week. Right above 50 and a half or 51, I believe. That's another one of my quarterbacks I left off. I don't know. I didn't leave him out of the top 5, but Breeze would be another great quarterback to target this week. So I look for Teddy Ginn to put up 100 yards and at least 1 touchdown. Tyler Lockett, I like his matchup against Arizona. I really do. Time for Seattle to have a big game, and who better to have it against but lowly Arizona. These next 2 picks, I hope they pan out. They should. Cincinnati's been putting up some points. Andy Dalton's been slinging the ball. Tyler Eifert, I was able to fit him in at 3,800. Hopefully he's good for a touchdown or 2. Big time red zone threat. I call him Gronk Jr., him and Ertz. And then I was able to save some money and fit AJ Green in that flex position. Let's just hope he plays like AJ Green. Cincinnati going down to Atlanta in the Dome. Perfect conditions for a track meet. So I do like that. I'm going to take a look at the total at of that game shortly. I'm not quite sure if I remember the total, but I really like AJ Green and Tyler Eifert stacked up right there. And for the defense, I'm going on this lineup. I'm going with the Bears. Khalil Mack. He's been causing havoc. That Bears defense. I really liked him against a Tampa Bay offense that really took some licks last week against Pittsburgh. And I'm looking at Fitzpatrick as being one of the busts this week, and that's going to open the door for a quarterback controversy. Once again, this is just my opinion on how things are going to work out. Obviously, this is not the only lineup I'm going to play. The more lineups you have in, the more chances you have at winning a grand prize or winning a nice chunk of money. With that being said, I want to, say, thank you for your viewership, guys. You got me up over 100 subscribers here in the first couple of months, and I really appreciate that. The winner of that $50 drawing is Sam Hogan. Sam, go ahead and leave your email in the comments. I'll put my email in the description. You get a hold of me. Give me your PayPal email, and I'll get you taken care of. Let's keep this channel growing. Share the videos. Play the lineups. Guys, I haven't been losing money. I haven't won a great amount of money either. But these lineups are legitimate, and I put some work into them. So this is the first lineup for this weekend. I wanted to get out to you guys. If you're wondering why you don't see any Mahomes or you don't see any Roethlisberger, those are primetime games. Those players weren't available for this particular contest. But I will be back. I'm probably going to end this and start another video for my pick'ems for the week. You know, I got those locks, NCAA and NFL. But we'll cover that on the next video. Once again, congratulations, Sam. Guys, I thank you so much for your viewership. It's really an honor to be able to do this for you guys, and I hope to continue. Any donations would be greatly appreciated to help keep the, help keep the channel going, help keep the bills paid and the lights on. With that being said, wish you guys great fortune. Don't forget to sign up for Predict Picks. It's the easiest daily fantasy sports site that you'll ever lay your eyes on. You don't have to make a big line, an entire lineup like this. You choose 2 to 4 players to either go over or under their projected total. So easy. And you get to start out and play for free and win money for free. Guys, ask me how you can win. Ask me how you can, get into Predict Picks for free and have a chance to win $25 and have a chance to win $250. Ask me. I'm going to leave my email in the description. That's about it for this video, guys. You got my lineup. I'm happy to share the money with you. Rivers and Gordon have been tearing it up this year. Let's just hope the rest of the lineup falls in place. I have confidence in it. And that's about it for this video, guys. Hey, thanks for your viewership. Great fortune to everybody. I love you all. Be good to each other. I'm going to see you right here in a few seconds. I'll see you soon with those pick'ems. All right, guys. Take good care. Have a great weekend. Win a bunch of money.